Hello, my name is Ted. Take one. Take two. What the heck? Take three. All right, take three, whatever. I'm going to talk today about Instagram because I have an Instagram out there called Instagram, I don't know, Ted, and I think you go up the button like 9 times and you will get it. I always copy things of Lene, and she's got tons of pictures, as most of you or some of you already know. She has a crud load of pictures for me to choose from, and this particular one I chose because it was right in front of my house and easy to do. The problem was Lene took it during a very rainy and kind of a cold day. I took it on a very hot summer day. The second picture I did was this red picture. I had to use Photoshop to get the red. Usually I don't use Photoshop in any of my photos. I prefer to keep as simple as possible. In fact, so simple that I do most everything on iPhone. If I can't do it on iPhone, I will use one of my backup cameras. But in this particular case, I was able to take a picture and Photoshop it so it looks really red. Now, what it is me going like that to copy Lene. Lene had some kind of metal with a, what do I call it? Some kind of ribbon holding metal on her head. I didn't have anything like that, so I just put a nickel. Yeah, I put a nickel on my forehead and a 5-cent piece, and that was that. The next one was actually one of my favorites. I love this picture. This particular picture has lighting that is very close to what Lene has. The front of the face, the left-hand side of the face is lit up while the back end is dark. How did I pull that off? Well, I have a porch that is on the second floor, third floor actually, that overlooks the entire city. And that particular picture, I put a light in the inside of the house, focusing out towards me, so it gives me a lot of light on the one side, on my left side, while leaving my right side rather dark. And I thought it really did a good job of duplicating what Lene had done. And I also have a rail in the back of our house, which I was able to take advantage of and put myself in front of. And I think it's the most accurate of all the photos. The next one that I did was me lying down on the ground. This one took a little bit of time for me to be able to accomplish. I put on the kind of jewelry I thought she would need. I tried to do everything exactly like Lene. However, I didn't do everything exactly. I had one finger, she had 2 fingers up on her arm. Nevertheless, I tried to copy as well as possible. My next one is one of my favorites. I'm going to have several favorites, and this one was one of them. I could not match Lene's picture in the tub because I had no tub like that, and I had no tub whereby I could position myself just like Lene. So what I did is I just said, what the heck, I'll just throw myself in a tub, put my feet over it, and take pictures of it, and that's the end of that. The next one, I got my ideas from Lene. Lene suggested I put a sheet behind me and take a picture of me doing something that she's doing with white in the background. And so I did. And I took a picture of me and with a sheet behind me on a stool. I cannot kneel down like Lene. I don't have the ability to do that. You're going to see that in another shot as well. I can't get as deep as Lene does when she kneels down. One of the differences is I have a cat in the picture that I have, and I love the fact that the cat decided to work with me on this one. Usually my cat doesn't have anything to do with any of my pictures, and that is the end.